Why and how a great workplace culture makes companies successful. The Great Place to Work model. It's often said that people come for the job and leave for the boss, and while it's not the only reason that leadership and management might be the fact why people are leaving a company, it's definitely an essential role and an important multiplier of a good way of working together. And the question is, how can a leader create a trust that is essential in the relation to the employee? We see that credibility is an important part. In short, it's about walk the talk, if people perceive the management as competent and as reliable. It's also about respect, the way how managers and leaders look around for people, take care of them, not just as an employee, but also as a person. And it's about the fairness among each other. That doesn't mean that everybody needs to be treated exactly the same way, but that people perceive they have a fair chance and they have a good opportunity, for example, for development and also for personal growth. If that works well, employees, of course, also look around about the job itself. Is it meaningful? Does it have a, let's say, added value for society? Is it fun? All those things, of course, affect how people perceive the job and the work itself. And it's about, let's say, the teamwork and the colleagues that you work together with, ideally as friends. The opposite is if companies or leaders create an environment where people compete against each other in a negative way, where they don't trust each other and where they just fight for their own purpose, and that doesn't help an organization. On the other hand, if people work well together, if they help and support each other, that brings an organization ahead. If all that works together, and if it works together for all the employees, that's a solid basis for a great place to work. And together for all means it's very important that all employees are on board for that. A few that don't feel on board can make major, let's say, disadvantage for a company, but it's also less fun and less meaningful for the whole organization if it's not for all. The Great Place to Work effect. We see when leadership and the company organizes a setup and a basis that works in a good way by listening to each other, by inspiring each other, by also celebrating success together, that can create a very good experience for the people. Experience means that if the trust is around, if pride is available for the job, so to say, if camaraderie works well in the way how people work together, and if that works for all the employees, they can bring in their personal best. And by bringing in the personal best, that shapes the culture of the organization. The way how you handle innovation, the way how you handle challenges, how quickly you can adapt, or how you can handle situations at the market and adapt to those needs. And in the end, a good culture makes a company more successful because they can adapt, they can be more efficient, they can be faster than the market and drive the company's success. In short, great starts with a good leadership, and leaders shape the experience of employees, and that experience shapes the culture. And in the end, a good workplace culture makes a company more successful.